Elon Musk is certainly a busy man this year. The billionaire went from announcing new upcoming projects for his business, like building gigafactories and Tesla vehicles, to lending a helping hand in Ukraine. However, something much bigger is his secret project, which he's partnered with the government to build, the Hypersonic Mayhem. If you would like to learn more about it, then you should watch the whole video. But before we get started, please click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell button so you don't miss news on Elon Musk and his company SpaceX, Tesla, and the Boring Company. Let's get started. The government had announced in January that it would partner up with multi-billionaire CEO Elon Musk on a mega project to assist the U.S. Air Force to become more effective globally. This was strange considering the fact that there were issues between Joe Biden and Elon Musk, which led Biden not mentioning Musk's company Tesla during his EV-based speeches. It was also highlighted numerous times that Musk could not be trusted, as he often said what was on his mind. Biden's advisors feel like the billionaire would embarrass the U.S. president. It, however, seems as though the tables have turned, and the government now realizes that Musk has become an asset to the United States, and he's certainly the one advantage they need over Russia and the tech world. For many years, the United States has depended on Russia for rocket parts and, most importantly, rocket engines. This is the reason every quarrel between Russia and the U.S. was always handled with caution. This advantage Russia had over the U.S. allowed it to create nuclear weapons that the U.S. could never dream of. Well, until Elon Musk came into the picture with his SpaceX company. Not only has he managed to create rockets that could potentially travel to Mars, but he also managed to create rocket engines that make his rockets reusable, something Russian engineers are still scratching their heads over. Learning of this advantage, the U.S. government has identified this lead and has realized that if they're to continue being the most powerful nation in the world, Musk must be part of their innovative team. The contract given to Musk is for the businessman to build military-based rockets for the U.S. Air Force, which will serve as cargos. These rockets will be able to travel at higher altitudes than normal, and this means that they can travel at extremely high speeds with little to no interference. The low air resistance at such heights will help the rockets achieve such speed. Another advantage of this project is that the rocket cargos will be able to carry a lot of shipments at once, making it very useful for the Army. It's set to carry military equipment and humanitarian aid, so the U.S. can assist countries experiencing a disaster. It's not yet clear if this technology might be used to assist Ukraine, but it would be the most effective way to transport weapons and humanitarian aid. Since Musk's rockets are reusable, it means the United States is the only country in the world that's able to achieve this currently. Now, if you invented something great as a country that could help you conquer the world, you wouldn't go out and blab about it. You would wonder why the United States would announce their partnership with SpaceX and also give out all the engineering details of the spaceflight you're building with one of the most intelligent businessmen on the planet. It is, however, clear that although the pair has given the world information about the rockets that will be used as cargos, there's another secret ship that they have not let the world in on. Using the rocket cargo technology that the U.S. government has shown interest in, Musk and the government are crafting a new and more powerful supersonic flying machine. Although this might still be worked on behind closed doors, the SpaceX billionaire has publicly mentioned his desire to create a supersonic jet that's capable of flying using electric VTOL. He made this known through a tweet, which is his platform for sharing his ideas with his millions of followers. If he has made his desire for a supersonic jet known, you might wonder why the world would not know that much about it, and would also be surprised that something like this is actually being built. However, Musk did say that although this was his dream, adding it to the list of things he's responsible for would make his brain explode. It was now clear then that the ideal would be something that might never see the light of day. A supersonic jet would need to be supersonic, VTOL, and electric. It cannot be 2 of 3 or worse, 1 of 3. Achieving this will be no easy task. However, it will be the most powerful jet in the world. Musk has expressed a desire to build a rocket that can produce the same power as those using natural gases. His end goal is to create rockets that are fully electrical. Creating a fully electric jet means that the batteries need to create enough power to make the supersonic jet move at incredible speeds, since this could be the fastest jet ever created in our modern time. Not only should the batteries be able to help the jet move vertically in the air, but they should also be able to handle landings and takeoffs. Currently, Tesla outsources the production of its batteries to companies like Panasonic Core, LG Energy Solution, and Cadel. Although the current power supply for these batteries is great for Tesla cars, they're not significant to produce enough power for the supersonic jet. It is, however, clear that the only way the jet could work as a fully electric jet is by outsourcing production. This will allow Musk to focus on other parts of the jet's production. Traveling at high altitudes to help isolate the jet from all other flights, it will run at unimaginable speed, allowing the jet to travel around the world within hours. In fact, the jet could fly around the world in less than 24 hours, making it an asset to the U.S. government and can be used for emergency purposes. The jet is called Mayhem, and the government intends to keep it a secret for as long as possible. However, Musk has given hints throughout the few years since mentioning the idea in his 2018 podcast interview with Joe Rogan. He mentioned then that he already had a design for the plane, and although he made it known to Rogan that he's been thinking really hard about the idea of building an electric jet, however, he did not mention that he would do so in collaboration with the U.S. government. The partnership will also help with adjusting laws to accommodate the capabilities of such a jet. At the time, he admitted that though the idea was life-changing, he did not believe it was necessary then. However, with the increased need for global humanitarian aid and military support, the idea of bringing it to life could save many lives. The situation between Russia and Ukraine has meant that the production process has to speed up. With Ukraine receiving assistance from the U.S. and other European countries through military weapons donations and other resources, it's quite clear that completion of this project could be just what Ukraine needs to completely end the attack on their country. It's been reported that Russia has also been working on something similar. However, their inability to create reusable spacecraft is the reason their project might never come to life. This would give Ukraine a significant advantage over Russia. Combined with the rocket project handled by SpaceX and the U.S. government, military weapons would be delivered to Ukraine in a moment's notice from around the world. Defense attacks from Ukraine would also destroy Russian tanks and other military vehicles before Russia could blink. This could end Russia's invasion of Ukraine and allow the U.S. to take control of the situation. Such a project could also assist in other aspects of the global economy, as it could help sectors like restaurants. Sea creatures could be collected in the Mediterranean Sea and be delivered in places like China in less than an hour, with the seafood being served fresh. Other benefits include using the craft for tourism purposes. This could transport people from one part of the world to another, with the possibility of going back to one's home country that very day. It's quite clear that the supersonic jet could revolutionize air travel in a significant way. Now, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let us know in the comment section below what your thoughts are about today's video. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.